How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash that like button and subscribe. And yeah, man, I want to talk Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, you guys. Yes, it is going down. Deontay Wilder, if you guys haven't heard or, been under a rock lately, Deontay Wilder is not pleased with the PBC. It's looking like he's not really feeling the Andy Ruiz, check that he was possibly, getting proposed for the upcoming fight with him and Andy Ruiz. It's looking like, Deontay Wilder is not it's not looking like that fight's gonna happen, you guys. I mean, you got Deontay Wilder, used to making, these boatloads of cash against Tyson Fury. Andy Ruiz is not the same opponent, nor does he have any of the straps. Okay? Andy Ruiz versus Deontay Wilder was gonna be for, a title eliminator anyways, or a title eliminator. And so with that being said, it's just looking like Deontay Wilder is not going to face, it's looking like he's not happy with the money he's being offered for the Andy Ruiz fight. And Deontay Wilder is reportedly frustrated with the money being offered by PBC, for a former clash with the IBF, the WBA, and the WBO former heavyweight champion, Andy Ruiz. And as a result, the team of Wilder's 43-2 with one draw, 42 big wins by way of knockout, is discussing a potential fight with Francis Ngannou, the WBC champion, you guys. I mean, excuse me, the UFC champion, WBC. For the record, Francis Ngannou has never been a heavyweight champion in the boxing realm. He was, a champion in the UFC. Boxing is different. Mike Comacher says frustration, quote-unquote frustration, on Wilder's part from the money PBC is offering for him to face 33-year-old Andy Ruiz. Is unknown what kind of money Wilder hopes to get for fighting Ruiz, but it's safe to say that if he was counting on getting in the $20 million range, he's dreaming, because he's not one of the British heavyweights who get untold riches for their fights in England. Damn. Okay. To get this kind of money, guys like Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua typically are given for fights like Derek Chisora and Jermaine Franklin. Wilder would need to fight a high-caliber opposition. The chubby Andy Ruiz Jr. doesn't fit the category and never did. Damn. They ain't giving my boy Andy Ruiz no credit on here. But he beat Anthony Joshua. Remember, Anthony Joshua did come back and beat him. But, Andy Ruiz did make his mark on history and get that that almost Buster Douglas-esque feel when he beat Anthony Joshua. I mean, it was an upset, and it was, it was a punch from hell, man. I mean, the guy, wow, man, he knocked out Anthony Joshua in front of the U.S. crowds. It was Anthony Joshua's USA debut, and, Andy Ruiz finished him. Andy Ruiz showed that he is a high-caliber boxer and a high-caliber fighter, by beating Anthony Joshua. I don't think it was a fluke. I think Andy Ruiz was in a tough fight against Joseph Parker. And, yeah, man, I just feel like, Andy Ruiz has always been there or around the top in the division. It says it's unrealistic for Wilder to be getting huge money for Ruiz because he's arguably not taking his career seriously since his two fights with Anthony Joshua in 2019. That's true, though. He's been, a lot of people have been speculating Andy Ruiz, to be holding these fat camps and to lose weight and, stuff like that. Because, you guys got to understand, Andy Ruiz was not used to getting these type of checks. Soon as he beat Anthony Joshua, his whole life changed. So, I don't think a lot of people understand that. And, yes, Andy Ruiz has had problems with his weight. That's a fact. That's a fact. But I'm going to be honest. I think if he could take his career more seriously, I think, a lot of people would, get on Andy Ruiz's side, if they're not already. Andy Ruiz definitely needs to take his career seriously. How are all of the fight fans going to take you seriously how are the fight fans going to take you seriously if you don't take yourself seriously? Is pretty much what I'm saying. He's got a lot of before and after weight loss pictures up that I've seen. But, that's cute and stuff like that. But you got to keep the weight off you. You can't just go into a fat camp because you got a fight coming up and then put the weight on soon as the fight is over with. That's not how it works. So, you got to be an athlete true and true all year round. And Deontay Wilder wants to get the best bang for his buck. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Deontay Wilder is the former WBC champion of the world. He's, like I said, he's fought Tyson Fury. He's fought Tyson Fury not one, not two, but 3 times, you guys. That's a lot of fights with one guy, man. And, Deontay Wilder has had his statue, done up and stuff like that. And, I just think that right now, Deontay Wilder's living his best life and he wants the most amount of money, for his accomplishments. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But now they're talking about him possibly facing Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou is the heavyweight champion of the world, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It's a possibility we could see that fight, but we all know that Francis Ngannou, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. There's no two ways about it. But right now, in the best interest of Deontay Wilder, I would like to see him fight to be honest, Deontay Wilder's in the point of his career where he's got to start making money and financial decisions for his family. I believe he's at the tail end of his career. I believe I'm not going to put a cap on the amount of fights he's got left, but winning fights and, notable fights that actually mean something that are not that are not YouTube, or, UFC versus, boxing type fights like Francis Ngannou versus Deontay Wilder. There's not going to be a belt on the line for that. There's not going to be a WBC heavyweight title on the line for that. That's pretty much a money grab. And I don't discredit Deontay Wilder for taking that. Right now he's got to look out for the best interest of him and his family. He has, kids, multiple kids, and he's got to take care of them. And so, he's got to get the money that he feels he deserves, and he feels like the money isn't with, Andy Ruiz, which he thought it would be. It's not. It's just really not. So Deontay Wilder might be making a move to Francis Ngannou, man, which Francis Ngannou is a free agent. He's not tied to the UFC, from what I've been told. And I think a big money fight could possibly happen between Francis Ngannou and Deontay Wilder. Oh, that's a fight that I wouldn't mind seeing. I believe it's an entertaining fight, friendly fight. I believe it ends in a knockout. Both guys come in to throw haymakers, and let the best man win. Let the best man win, man. Let the best heavyweight win. You know, Francis Ngannou is a solid 250, 260 heavyweight. Deontay Wilder, you know, walks around probably, 220, 230. He's going to be giving up, 20 to 30 pounds of muscle. Straight up. But Deontay Wilder wants that money, so we got to see what he's going to do. We got to see if he's going to, make these fights that we want to see. The Francis Ngannou fight, I'm going to be honest, that's not particularly what I want to see. I'd rather want to see him fight Anthony Joshua or Alexander Usyk. But since those fights probably can't get made, I guess this is some type of runner-up for us. It's a Francis Ngannou versus Deontay Wilder. It's a fight that I definitely will order and pay for. It's intriguing. It's intriguing. UFC versus, boxing. Mayweather versus McGregor all over again at the heavyweight division. But yeah, man, I would love to know what you guys think about these showdowns, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash that like button and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, peace.